CounterTop Politics, and I am so happy to be here. You know that music, you know we're back. This is great. So, I want to talk about budgeting very quickly. And a lot of people come into a campaign and they're thinking, okay, hey, the money will just come, that the money will be there. And you have to work at it. And again, for candidates, their job is twofold. One, network. Go where your voters are. Meet your voters. Meet those allies in the community that can help you win. Okay? Meet supporters. Give volunteers. Shake hands, kiss babies. Second, the primary role, actually, is fundraising. Getting donations, and as I like to say, as we look at the campaign as a small business, as creating a small business, it's an investment. Donations are investment in this campaign. It's an investment in the people behind the campaign. Donations, fundraising is investment. It is investment. It is equity into a campaign, and ultimately it is equity in the community. So I've dealt with so many budgets in campaigns in my political career, from very small budgets to medium-sized budgets, not the $1 million budgets that you'll see on the presidential campaign or even a congressional campaign. That's just the bigger the budget, the more far away you are from your voters, your constituents. At J&W, J in Washington, your political innovators, we specialize in the smaller to medium-sized campaigns. And that's because we want to be closer to the community. And again, getting the best people with the best ideas elected for their communities. Now, saying that, with budgets, wow, a candidate will have so many people, so many organizations coming at them saying, hey, you should, do video impressions on Netflix or have your video or a big video billboard, that stuff that just casts such a wide net, even social media, but we're not going to go into details like that. But, however, when a candidate is seeking investment in the campaign, they want to make sure that they let their donors understand that you're saying as a candidate that you have skin in the game and that this is where the money is going. Voter data, voter outreach, field operations. You want to let those donors know that we are applying those dollars to X, Y, and Z. Volunteer lunches, organized events, additional fundraisers. You want to be clear and concise when you make those phone calls, when you meet with those individuals. And of course, you want to let them know how you're going to win. You want to lay out your game plan. This is how I plan on winning. So you want to be prepared before you start knocking on doors, before you start knocking on the doors of donors. You want to be prepared with an initial budget, a sound initial budget. Just letting potential donors and supporters know, this is what I need. This is the dollar amount. And this is how those dollars are going to be applied. And you want to make it broad because no one should be asking for specifics, because in a small business, costs, expenses, income, investment in the business, ebbs and flows. So you want to give yourself some flexibility, and you let your donors and supporters know that. You want to stay within your means. Just because you're a candidate and you think you're popular doesn't mean that you'll be having billboards and car wraps and social media ads and television ads and radio ads all over the place. You want to look at your electorate, you want to look at your voter targets, you want to look at your community and determine what are the best resources to apply those investments, those financial investments to. So a key takeaway as we wrap up, you want to develop your budget. Before you even file for office, as you get close to filing to run for office, you want to have an initial budget ready. Just an idea of what you think you will need to raise as far as donations to support your candidacy. And if you have some skin in the game, if you have funds to apply to your race, if you want to show that you have skin in the game. And again, in your budget, you want to prioritize voter data and voter contact, because that's what it's all about. Stay away from the launch parties and stuff like that. That's unwarranted expenses. And I can't tell you, oh my God, I can't tell you how much money candidates have spent on launch parties. And it's typically close friends and family that attend those things. Save the money, apply it towards voter data and voter contact. So, next time, as far as budgeting, we're going to talk about determining your return on investment, your ROI, return on the investment made into your campaign. And that boils down to voter contact. So, again, I want to thank you so much for being a part of this journey with me. I really would appreciate you like, share, comments. I love the comments. If you see me in public, please stop me. Let's have a conversation. If you have time, if I had time, tell me what you like to hear, what you don't like to hear, and where's the middle ground. Okay? So again, this is CounterTop Politics. I'm David Washington. I am the CEO of J.M. Washington and Door to Door I4, our canvassing and direct marketing company. We'll see you the next time, okay? Again, like, share, hit the notification button. We are your political innovator.